Hello, Army. This is Jin. I'm so happy to be with you today. Before we start, I want to know one thing. Where are you watching from? Leave your country or city in the comments so we can all feel closer as a family. Wow, just reading your messages makes me feel so warm inside. Every time I see your support, I remember why we do what we do. Today, however, is not about performing on stage or receiving awards. Today is about celebrating one of the most precious moments in someone's life, my dear friend Jungkook's wedding. Honestly, I don't even know where to start because my heart is overflowing with happiness, gratitude, and a little bit of nostalgia. Thinking back, I remember when Jungkook and I first met as trainees. He was this energetic, determined kid who worked so hard to improve every single day. Even back then, he had this sparkle in his eyes, a mix of curiosity and innocence, and a passion that could move mountains. I remember laughing at his silly jokes, sometimes rolling my eyes at how stubborn he could be, but always feeling proud of him no matter what. And now, seeing him stand as a groom, stepping into a new chapter of life, I feel a surge of emotion that's hard to put into words. As I entered the venue, I couldn't help but glance around, taking in the soft golden lights, the delicate floral arrangements, and the laughter echoing through the hall. There was this incredible energy, a buzz that seemed to come from both love and happiness. And in the middle of it all, I saw Jungkook. He looked so calm, composed, yet I could sense a flicker of nervous excitement behind his eyes. That little smile he had, the one that could melt anyone's heart, was there, shining brighter than ever. I felt proud, more proud than I think I've ever felt, not just as a friend, but as someone who has seen him grow into the amazing person he is today. Walking toward him, I wanted to take a moment to appreciate everything, the journey, the hard work, the late nights, the laughter, the tears. Each of those moments shaped him, shaped us, and now they lead to this beautiful moment where love is celebrated in its purest form. I approached him slowly, placing a hand on his shoulder, and I whispered, "Happy wedding, Cookie. I'm so proud of you." His eyes met mine, and for a second, everything else faded. There was only this profound understanding between us, this silent acknowledgement of shared memories, struggles, and dreams. And then I looked around at the guests, each one beaming, sharing in the joy that surrounded the room. There were friends, family, and fans whose love and support have been unwavering. I realized that today was more than just a wedding. It was a beautiful reminder of connection, of the human spirit, and of how love can bring everyone together. The ceremony itself was breathtaking. From the delicate music that played softly in the background to the vows exchanged with heartfelt sincerity, every detail seemed to tell a story. I found myself wiping away tears, not just for Jungkook, but for the overwhelming beauty of seeing someone you care about step into happiness. Watching him hold hands with his partner, seeing the sparkle in their eyes, the gentle smiles, the laughter, it felt like witnessing magic. And throughout it all, I couldn't help but reflect on how far we've come, how much we've grown, and how moments like these make every struggle, every challenge, every sacrifice worthwhile. Later, during the reception, I had the chance to give a toast. Standing there, with a glass in hand, I tried to put my emotions into words. "Cookie," I began, my voice steady but my heart racing. "Today, I see you stepping into a new journey, and I want you to know how much happiness I feel for you. May this new chapter be filled with laughter, love, and endless beautiful memories. Thank you for letting us share this day with you." As I spoke, I looked around at everyone who had gathered, feeling an incredible sense of unity. It wasn't just about Jungkook and his partner, it was about celebrating love in all its forms, about cherishing those we hold dear, and about the connections that make life meaningful. And then came the dances, the laughter, the playful moments where everyone let their guard down. I joined in, dancing alongside Jungkook and our friends, sharing in the lighthearted joy that makes life so unforgettable. There were moments of reflection too, moments where I quietly observed the happiness around me, feeling a sense of fulfillment that words could never fully capture. Tonight, as I write these thoughts, I know that this memory will stay with me forever. Seeing Jungkook so happy, surrounded by love, reminded me of the power of friendship, of loyalty, and of being present for the people who matter most. My heart is full, my spirit is lifted, and I feel incredibly blessed to witness this beautiful celebration. To all of you watching, thank you for being part of this journey, for supporting us through every step, and for sharing in the joy that makes life so extraordinary. Today is a moment to remember, a day that will forever shine in my memory, and I'm so grateful to experience it with all of you by my side. Happy wedding, Jungkook. May your days ahead be filled with endless love, laughter, and unforgettable memories. As the evening continued, the atmosphere around us was nothing short of magical. The hall glowed softly with warm lights reflecting off crystal chandeliers, casting delicate patterns across the marble floor. Every corner seemed to whisper stories of love, joy, and cherished memories waiting to be created. Walking through the room, I could hear the soft murmur of conversations mixed with gentle laughter, clinking glasses, and the faint melody of a live band playing. It was one of those moments where time feels suspended, where every second is infused with a sense of significance, and where every heartbeat echoes with the beauty of the present. I took a deep breath, letting the sense of fresh flowers and sweet desserts mingle in my senses, grounding me in the reality of this extraordinary day. Seeing Jungkook mingling with the guests, exchanging warm smiles and heartfelt greetings, I was reminded of the boy I met years ago. His journey had been remarkable, filled with dedication, growth, and countless late nights, where he pushed himself to be better, not just for himself, but for all of us who believed in him. And now, witnessing him as a groom, standing tall and radiating a quiet confidence, I felt an overwhelming sense of pride. There's something profoundly moving about seeing someone you care about embark on a new chapter of life. You see their growth, their strength, and the depth of their heart, and you realize how precious every shared memory has been. I caught a glimpse of his partner, who looked equally radiant, eyes sparkling with love and excitement. The connection between them was palpable, a delicate balance of comfort, joy, and shared dreams. Watching them together, I felt an undeniable warmth, a reminder that love is one of life's most powerful forces. It inspires, it heals, and it transforms everything it touches. During the evening, I found myself reflecting on all the small moments that led us here. The laughter shared during practice rooms, the times we encouraged each other when things felt impossible, the little pranks, the inside jokes, and even the quiet moments of support that no one else ever saw. Each of those moments seemed to culminate into this single, radiant day. There's a strange and beautiful kind of gratitude that comes from observing someone you care about find happiness, and I felt it deeply. Later, as the music softened and guests began to gather for the first dance, I found a quiet spot to watch. The way Jungkook held his partner, the gentle sway, the shared glances, the unspoken words, they spoke volumes about love, trust, and partnership. I couldn't help but feel a lump in my throat, a mix of pride, joy, and nostalgia all at once. I remember the countless hours of hard work, the times we doubted ourselves, the times we celebrated small victories, and the moments where we leaned on one another. And now, seeing him dance with the one he loves, I realized that every struggle, every laugh, every tear had led to this moment of pure, unadulterated joy. As the evening progressed, I joined in the celebrations, laughing with friends, toasting to the newlyweds, and letting myself be fully immersed in the happiness around me. There was a sense of unity in the room, a collective understanding that we were all witnesses to something extraordinary. The speeches given by friends and family were filled with warmth, humor, and heartfelt sentiments, each one painting a vivid picture of the couple's journey and the love that surrounds them. I found myself captivated, smiling, laughing, and occasionally tearing up, overwhelmed by the sincerity and beauty of it all. At one point, I took a moment to step outside for a breath of fresh air. The night sky stretched infinitely above, stars twinkling faintly, mirroring the sparkling lights within. I felt a serene calmness, a quiet appreciation for the present, and an understanding that life's most cherished moments often come from witnessing the happiness of those we love. Returning inside, I joined Jungkook and his partner on the dance floor, moving to the rhythm, feeling the joy and energy radiating from everyone around us. I remember thinking, this is what life is about, sharing love, celebrating milestones, and creating memories that last a lifetime. As the evening wore on, I had the chance to speak privately with Jungkook. Standing beside him, I placed a hand on his shoulder and we shared a quiet, meaningful conversation. "Cookie," I said softly, "seeing you so happy, it's hard to put into words. You deserve every bit of this joy. I hope this is just the beginning of a life filled with love and laughter." He smiled, that familiar smile that could light up any room, and I felt a profound sense of connection, reaffirmation of our friendship, and the realization that these moments, simple, heartfelt, genuine, are what truly matter. As the night deepened, the celebrations didn't lose their sparkle. Guests continued to dance, laugh, and share stories, creating a tapestry of memories that would forever be woven into the fabric of this special day. I couldn't help but feel a profound sense of gratitude, not just for being part of the celebration, but for the journey that led us here, for the friendships forged along the way, and for the opportunity to witness love in its purest form. By the end of the evening, as the lights dimmed and the last song played, I stood back for a moment, taking it all in: the laughter, the dancing, the shared joy, the love radiating from Jungkook and his partner. My heart was full, my spirit lifted, and I knew that this was a memory I would cherish forever. Today was a reminder that life's most meaningful moments are often the ones we share with those we care about most. Seeing Jungkook step into this new chapter of life with happiness and love reaffirmed the beauty of connection, the power of friendship, and the magic of celebrating life's milestones together. It was a night to remember, a night filled with warmth, laughter, and love, a night that would forever shine brightly in my heart. And as I left the hall, I whispered once more, "Happy wedding, Jungkook. May your journey ahead be filled with endless joy, love, and unforgettable moments." The next morning arrived with a soft golden light spilling through the curtains, a gentle reminder that life continues even after the most magical nights. I woke up with a lingering warmth in my heart from the previous day's celebrations. Even though my body felt a little tired from dancing and laughing so much, my spirit was light, filled with gratitude and happiness for having witnessed such a beautiful moment in Jungkook's life. Breakfast was quiet, a peaceful interlude after the whirlwind of the wedding festivities. But even in this calm, my mind replayed memories of the night, smiles exchanged, laughter shared, and the profound love that seemed to radiate from every corner of the venue. There's something special about observing someone you care about at a pivotal moment in their life. It's as if you're allowed a small window into their heart, a glimpse of their soul, and the way they express joy, love, and gratitude. Watching Jungkook navigate this transition from groom to husband, even in small moments like sharing coffee or exchanging a quiet laugh with his partner, felt incredibly moving. As the morning unfolded, we gathered for a more intimate brunch with close family and friends. The setting was simple yet elegant, a continuation of the love-filled atmosphere from the night before. I noticed the subtle details, the way the table was arranged with fresh flowers, the handwritten notes of congratulations, and the gentle smiles that seemed to speak louder than words ever could. Conversation flowed easily, laughter erupted freely, and every shared glance carried a sense of genuine connection. I found myself reflecting again on how far we've all come. From our trainee days, where every moment was filled with hard work, dreams, and uncertainty, to this moment now, witnessing a dear friend step into a new chapter of life. It was a journey that felt both surreal and profoundly rewarding. Jungkook's partner was radiant, their energy warm and comforting, bringing out the best in him. Observing their interactions, the little gestures of affection, the quiet understanding between them, reminded me of the beauty of human connection and the simple yet profound ways love manifests. There was a moment when Jungkook caught my eye across the table, and we shared a small, knowing smile, a smile that acknowledged the past, celebrated the present, and silently promised support for the future. It's these tiny moments, these unspoken exchanges, that often carry the most weight in our memories. Later, we took a walk outside, breathing in the crisp morning air and letting the soft sunlight wash over us. The garden surrounding the venue was alive with color, flowers in full bloom, birds chirping softly as if serenading the newlyweds. I walked beside Jungkook, feeling a quiet pride and a deep affection for the person he has become. "You look happy," I said, trying to put into words the emotions swelling inside me. He smiled, that gentle, heartwarming smile, and nodded. "I am," he replied simply, but I could feel the depth behind the words. It was more than happiness. It was contentment, peace, and a sense of fulfillment that only comes from finding the right person to share your life with. As we strolled, I thought about all the times we've supported each other, the challenges we've overcome, and the laughter we've shared. Life has a way of showing you that even the smallest steps, the quietest moments, and the seemingly insignificant memories eventually lead to milestones that are unforgettable. Later in the day, as more friends and family arrived for a casual celebration, the room was filled with a vibrant energy. Everyone wanted to share their love and congratulations, and the laughter was almost contagious. I joined in the conversations, reminiscing about our trainee days, recalling funny incidents, and celebrating the unique personalities that make each of us who we are. It was heartwarming to see the genuine excitement and love radiating from everyone. At one point, Jungkook's partner suggested a small photo session in the garden. I watched as they posed, capturing moments that would last a lifetime. The way they looked at each other, the soft smiles, the subtle touches, it was pure and unpretentious, a reflection of a bond built on mutual respect, trust, and love. Observing this, I felt a wave of gratitude for being part of this moment, for being allowed to witness the beauty of love in its most authentic form. As the day moved on, we shared stories, played lighthearted games, and simply enjoyed being in each other's company. The joy was effortless, flowing naturally, and every interaction seemed to strengthen the sense of family and friendship surrounding the newlyweds. During a quiet moment, I pulled Jungkook aside, feeling the need to speak from the heart once more. "Cookie, today and yesterday have been incredible," I said softly. "Seeing you so happy, surrounded by people who love you, it's a reminder of what truly matters in life. Cherish these moments, and know that we're always here for you." He looked at me, eyes glistening slightly, and nodded. "Thank you, Jung," he said. It was a simple exchange, yet it held more meaning than words could ever convey. Later, as the sun began to set and cast a golden glow across the garden, I found a quiet spot to reflect. The day had been filled with laughter, love, and countless moments that would be treasured forever. Watching Jungkook navigate this new chapter, witnessing the love he shares with his partner, and feeling the warmth of friends and family around us, I realized once again how precious life's moments are. Every shared smile, every gentle touch, every word spoken with sincerity contributes to the tapestry of memories that make life beautiful. As the evening approached and the casual celebration drew to a close, I felt a profound sense of fulfillment. Today had been a continuation of the magic from yesterday, a day that reinforced the beauty of friendship, love, and human connection. Standing there, taking it all in, the laughter, the joy, the love radiating from Jungkook and his partner, I silently whispered once more, "Happy wedding, Jungkook. May your life ahead be filled with endless happiness, love, and unforgettable memories." As the days following the wedding unfolded, I found myself reflecting more and more on the beauty of what we had witnessed. Even now, thinking back, I feel the lingering warmth of those moments, the laughter, the gentle exchanges, and the profound love that filled every corner of the celebration. It wasn't just about Jungkook and his partner. It was about the connections we share, the people who have stood by us through thick and thin, and the quiet, often unnoticed moments that shape who we are. One afternoon, we all gathered for a small post-wedding gathering, a time for family, close friends, and a few of us from our team to share stories and relive memories. There was a relaxed atmosphere, everyone laughing and enjoying the simple joys of being together. I watched Jungkook interact with his partner, the ease with which they moved, the shared glances, the subtle humor. It was all so natural, so effortless. It struck me that love, in its truest form, is often quiet, yet incredibly powerful. There's a rhythm to it, a gentle ebb and flow that shapes our lives in ways we can't always predict, but can always cherish. Later in the afternoon, I found myself sitting quietly on a balcony, looking out at the city bathed in a golden sunset. The world seemed to slow down, allowing me a moment to breathe and reflect. I thought about our journey as a group, the countless experiences that have shaped us, and the bonds we've formed not just with each other, but with all of you, our beloved army. These bonds, these shared experiences, create a tapestry of memories that we carry with us, and seeing Jungkook step into this new chapter reminded me how precious and fleeting life's moments can be. I thought about the countless times we've faced challenges, the moments when doubt crept in, and yet we persisted, supported by the people who believed in us. Watching Jungkook embrace this new chapter with confidence and love felt like a testament to the resilience, dedication, and heart that he has shown throughout his life. In the evening, a few of us took a quiet walk together, reminiscing about old times and sharing hopes for the future. The air was crisp, carrying with it a sense of serenity and reflection. I noticed the little gestures, the way Jungkook laughed at a joke, the way his partner responded with a gentle smile, the comfort they found in each other's presence. It was a reminder that life's most meaningful moments often come in simplicity, in the quiet connections we forge, and in the unspoken understanding between two hearts. During the walk, I shared some of my own reflections with him. Cookie, I said, life will continue to bring new experiences, some easy, some challenging, but moments like these when you're surrounded by love and support are what give everything meaning. Remember to cherish them and to always carry that joy with you. He nodded, listening intently, and I could see the appreciation and thoughtfulness in his eyes. It was a beautiful exchange, one that underscored the depth of our friendship and the understanding that has grown over the years. As night fell, we returned indoors to a quiet gathering with soft music playing in the background. The warmth of the room, the gentle murmur of conversation, and the occasional burst of laughter created a comforting cocoon around us. I watched Jungkook and his partner interact with the guests, their genuine joy radiating in every movement, every word, and every smile. At that moment, I felt a profound sense of gratitude, not just for being able to witness these moments, but for the people who make life rich and meaningful. Later, during a quieter moment, I found myself standing near the window, reflecting on the journey that brought us here. From trainee days to global stages, from dreams to reality, and now to this intimate celebration of love, I realized how much each experience, each challenge, each joyful moment had prepared us for the happiness we were witnessing. There's a unique magic in seeing someone you care about experience true joy. It's a quiet, almost sacred feeling, a combination of pride, love, and gratitude that fills your heart in a way that is impossible to replicate. Before the night ended, I took a moment to speak to Jungkook privately, once again. Cookie, I whispered, I hope you remember this feeling, this love, this happiness. Life will continue to move forward, but hold on to these moments. They're what make everything worthwhile. He smiled, a soft, contented smile, and I felt a deep sense of peace. As I left the gathering that night, the city lights twinkling like stars below, I carried with me the lingering warmth of the day, the laughter, the love, and the profound beauty of witnessing a friend embrace a new chapter of life. It's moments like these that remind me why we do what we do, why we cherish the people around us, and why we hold on to love and friendship as the most precious treasures of all. Thinking back on the wedding, the celebrations, and the quiet reflections afterward, I realize that life is made up of countless moments like these. Some are grand and dazzling, some quiet and subtle, but each one leaves an indelible mark on our hearts. And as I drifted off to sleep that night, I whispered once more softly, "Happy wedding, Jungkook. May your life ahead be filled with endless love, joy, and unforgettable memories." The following days were filled with a kind of peaceful continuation, a gentle afterglow from the grand celebration of Jungkook's wedding. Even though the initial excitement had settled, the joy and warmth of the moments we shared lingered like a soft melody in the air, reminding me how precious life's milestones are. I spent the morning in quiet reflection, thinking about all the moments that led to this day, the laughter, the tears, the endless support, and the countless memories that had shaped our journey together. It's funny how life can feel so fleeting, and yet, at times like these, every second feels infinite. I remember walking past the garden again, the same one that had been alive with laughter and dancing just days ago. The flowers still stood proudly, and the sunlight filtered through the leaves in a way that made everything feel surreal, almost dreamlike. I paused for a moment, taking in the scent of the fresh blooms, the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, and the faint hum of the city beyond. In that quiet, I felt a profound sense of gratitude, not just for witnessing Jungkook's happiness, but for the journey we've shared together. Our paths have been intertwined for so long, filled with ups and downs, challenges and triumphs. Seeing him step confidently into this new chapter was a beautiful reminder of growth, resilience, and the power of love. Later that day, I joined the newlyweds for a casual gathering with close friends. The atmosphere was relaxed, full of warmth, laughter, and playful energy. I watched as Jungkook's partner shared stories from their life together, and I couldn't help but notice the way he listened, the gentle attentiveness in his eyes, and the occasional light-hearted chuckle that lit up his face. Love, I realized, is often in the small, unspoken gestures, the way someone tilts their head slightly when listening, the quiet smile shared across a room, or the gentle touch of a hand on an arm. It's subtle, yet profound, shaping our memories and leaving impressions that last a lifetime. As the afternoon wore on, we decided to take a short walk outside, letting the fresh air rejuvenate us. The sun was warm, the sky a soft canvas of blues and golds, and the city seemed calm, as if respecting the quiet joy we carried within us. Walking beside Jungkook and his partner, I felt a comforting sense of familiarity and trust. Our friendship, our shared history, gave me a unique perspective on this new chapter of his life, and I felt privileged to witness it firsthand. "Cookie," I said, trying to capture the emotion in my voice. "Seeing you so happy, it makes everything worth it." Life has a way of teaching us lessons, but moments like these remind us why we keep going, why we fight, why we dream. He smiled softly, and I could see the quiet depth of gratitude and understanding in his expression. We continued walking, speaking less and simply enjoying the presence of one another. Sometimes words aren't necessary to convey the depth of feeling, and today was one of those moments. Later in the evening, a few friends joined us for a relaxed dinner. The table was lively with conversation, laughter, and shared memories. I noticed the ease with which Jungkook and his partner interacted with everyone, warm, genuine, and effortlessly charming. Observing these interactions, I felt a renewed sense of hope and belief in the beauty of human connection. Life is full of fleeting moments, yet the bonds we form, the love we share, and the joy we give to others leave lasting imprints on our hearts. As we shared stories and anecdotes, I found myself reflecting on the growth we've experienced as a group, individually and together. The journey hasn't always been easy, yet moments like these, witnessing friendship, love, and happiness flourish, make every challenge, every long day, and every sacrifice worthwhile. After dinner, we settled in for a quieter time, the soft glow of ambient lighting casting gentle shadows around the room. Music played softly in the background, and the atmosphere was calm, reflective, yet filled with a sense of shared warmth. I watched Jungkook and his partner laugh at something small and insignificant, yet it felt monumental in its beauty. I realized that life's most profound joys often come in these simple, genuine moments. The small gestures, the quiet laughter, the unspoken understanding between two hearts. During a pause in the conversation, I pulled Jungkook aside for a private moment. "Cookie," I said, "remember to savor every little detail, every laugh, every glance, and every gentle moment of connection. These are the memories that will carry you through every stage of life." He nodded, a quiet smile on his face, and I felt the profound bond of friendship and understanding that has been with us since the beginning. Later that night, as the city lights twinkled beyond the windows, I found myself reflecting quietly. The wedding, the celebrations, and the small moments that followed were a reminder that life's most meaningful experiences often come from love, friendship, and the connections we cultivate along the way. Observing Jungkook's happiness, feeling the warmth of shared memories, and recognizing the beauty of human connection filled me with gratitude and awe. Before retiring for the night, I whispered once more, softly, "Happy wedding, Jungkook. May this journey be filled with endless love, laughter, and memories that will shine in your heart forever." And in that moment, I knew that this experience, this chapter of life, would stay with me always, a luminous reminder of the power of love, friendship, and the beauty of celebrating life's most precious moments. The days following the wedding continued to feel like a gentle embrace, a period of reflection and quiet joy that lingered long after the celebrations had ended. I found myself thinking often about the ceremony, the reception, and the countless moments of happiness that surrounded Jungkook and his partner. There's a certain beauty in witnessing a friend step into a new chapter of life, an experience that fills your heart with pride, gratitude, and a sense of deep connection. One morning, I decided to take a quiet stroll alone, letting the fresh air clear my mind and give me space to reflect. The city was calm, the streets bathed in soft sunlight, and there was a stillness that made every sound, the rustle of leaves, distant footsteps, the gentle hum of traffic feel more vivid and meaningful. As I walked, I thought about the journey that brought us all here. The training days filled with uncertainty, the long hours, the moments of doubt, and the laughter and support that carried us through. Seeing Jungkook's happiness now, I realized